running a 55-lap main event. It is Sport 4 time as they come off of turn number 4. Green flag unfurls. We're underway. And as they roll down into turn number 1, side by side for the lead. The advantage right now going to DJ Tebow in the number 78 with the 0-2 of Leduc trying to hang tight on the inside. But it looks like Leduc has something leaking from behind. I'm not sure if that's smoke or fluid. Right now, Richie Johnson's got the best look at that.
Tebow, nice crossover move on the inside. Leduc's lining up the racetrack. It looks to be smoke coming out of that left rear. It could be a transmission problem. Meanwhile, Lavallee running up on Richie Johnson for a second. Crystal Murray diving down to the inside. She's side by side with Tyler Duhanchik. That's the battle for 5th.
Tyler Duhanchik earlier today thought he was not going to be able to compete. He's been plagued by electrical problems in that Phil's propane number 48. As we've got a yellow out, car number 2 over in turn number 2 is going around, and we are slowed up for the first time here this evening. Tyler Duhanchik posted earlier today on social media that he was not going to be able to compete tonight as he has been fighting electrical problems in that brand new ride. We saw last week he fell out early due to issues and didn't look like he was going to make week 2, but they found something. It appears that they've got it straightened out, and now he can focus on getting that car better and better. So the Phil's Propane Helger South Coast Power Equipment number 48 back with us tonight. Good to see the hard work by Tyler, Kevin, Bill, and the rest of that team getting it here ready for tonight. DJ Tebow will bring the field down. Richie Johnson, running only his second Sport 4 event, will line up on the outside. Henry Lavallee and Dan Hayes in row number 2. Richie Johnson had a great day last Saturday, however. Running the thrill show, he was able to pick up 3 wins on that afternoon in the Enduro drags, the Enduro race, and the figure 8s. Not in this car, but a great day. Put in a set of earbuds and listen to the call live from the Action Track of the East every single week. Field is set as they look the field over. Coming off of turn number 4, DJ Tebow and Richie Johnson grind up through the gears down into turn number 1. A dead heat off that second corner. Tebow looking for the advantage down the back straightaway into turn number 3.
And Johnson got way up the racetrack. Lavallee taking a look on the inside. He has to back off the throttle. Is Tyler Duhanchik running up on Dan Hayes. Mikey LeFort in the mix for that 5th spot.
Up into the 4th position is Crystal Murray, your defending champion. She slides up underneath Hayes. Here comes the 13 of LeFort, the 47, right behind him as they head down the front straightaway. It is still DJ Tebow at the point, leading the charge down the back straightaway. Lavallee dives out of the inside of Johnson as they hit turn 3.
Murray trying to peek in on Lavallee's left rear bumper. She can't get there. LeFort running up on the 38 of Murray as Tebow really starting to break away from the pack. 2 wide for second between Lavallee and Johnson into turn 3.
A little smoke coming off the quick oil 38 of Crystal Murray. And does she have a tire rub? It doesn't appear so she may be having some problems on that machine. Lavallee has moved up into the 2nd spot. Johnson back to 3rd, LeFort 4th. Down the back straightaway, Johnson's able to shut the door on the 13 as they come off the corner. Here comes the 13 down to the inside. LeFort in the black, number 13, up onto the podium into 1 and 2.
Jarrod Freitas making a great run up for 5th as top 5 tries to pass their way through lap traffic. Tebow still leading the charge as they cross the stripe.
Cross the stripe and into turn 1 now. Freitas in that 47, the red and white machine with the black numbers. Dives out of the inside, trouble for Duhanchik. Tyler going around in the middle of turns 1 and 2, bringing out the 2nd caution of this event with 8 laps complete. Sam Matera heading pit side as she is Bowser. Rounding out the top 10 is the 01 of Jacob Bedzina. And we are ready to go. Off the corner they come. KJ waves the green flag, and we're back underway. Lavallee hanging tight with Tebow down into the 1st corner. They are door handle off the corner. They slide up the racetrack a little bit. Here comes LeFort taking a look down to the inside. 3 wide through the corner. LeFort down low. Not able to make it stick that time, but Tebow's able to hold on to the lead Now LeFort gets the run down low.
And Jarrod Freitas really taking a look on the inside as to back off the throttle. LeFort going inside. Lavallee trying to make it outside. Off the corner they come. Tebow barely hanging on to the lead. Here comes LeFort. Give it to LeFort at the stripe.
Tebow threw it in hard and deep down into turn number 1. The back end started to get away from him, had to gather it in, and that cost him the lead. He's able to gather it back up into second with Freitas third, Lavallee fourth. Here comes Murray trying to climb that ladder, looking to that fourth position, takes it away from Lavallee at the stripe, while Jarrod Freitas moves his way underneath DJ Tebow in the battle for second as they're wheel to wheel down the back straightaway.
Crystal Murray trying to take a look on the inside, make it 3 wide for second, backs off the throttle, can't find it. LeFort really edging himself out from the rest of the field. Tebow slides in for third, top 6 nose to tail off at turn 2.
LeFort jumped behind the wheel of that machine last week for the very first time. Started scratch in the main event, was able to finish third. Tonight he started a little further up, and he sets the pace down into turn number 1. Freitas still sits second. Third is Tebow, but a lot of pressure as Crystal Murray dives out of the inside. 3 wide under a lapped cars. They hit 3 and 4. Lavallee right there with Johnson in tow on the inside as they try to work their way back up towards the front of the field.
Tebow really shoving Murray, trying to take out that last podium spot. Here comes Lavallee on the outside, trying to make it double wide for fourth. Meanwhile, LeFort and Freitas 1 and 2 as they cross the stripe. 15 laps on the board.
15 down, 10 to go, and we've got a battle for the lead heating up as Jarrod Freitas has caught the 13 of LeFort, sits a car length behind, down into 3 and 4. 2 of the podium cars from last week running nose to tail down into the first corner. LeFort able to hold on just a tick slower than Jarrod Freitas, but Jarrod unable to mount the charge so far. Deep in the field, Tyler DeHanchik trying to work himself back up through the field. Battles with the 7 of Taylor Bowser off of turn number 4. That's the battle for 8. Give it to the 48. Now he takes a look to the outside of Dan Hayes down the back straightaway, looking for that spot as he sneaks on by.
Lavallee takes over fourth. Duhanchik breaks away from Hayes for the moment. Meanwhile, near the top of the field, 47 of Freitas trying to slide way up the racetrack, brings it back down to the inside off of turn 4, can't find the lead. It's Mikey LeFort, Jarrod Freitas 2 as they cross the stripe head into turn 2.
A breakaway for the lead duo. They've opened up that lead to 3/4 of a straightaway now. 5 laps remaining this time. LeFort and Freitas nose to tail off the corner. Jarrod all over the back bumper as he tries to find a way by the former champion. Into 1 and 2, slides it up, takes a look down low, trying to find the groove for that red and white. Settles it in back behind through 3 and 4 as the laps are winding down.
Meanwhile, deep in the field, Tebow just took over Duhanchik. That's the battle for 5th. But Freitas still running up right on that bumper of LeFort off at turns 3 and 4. Mikey LeFort hanging on to that inside lane, able to stick with it with 3 laps to dance.
Down into the first corner, and look at the different lines those top 2 are running. Freitas just a little bit higher than LeFort. Mike is able to keep the Helger's equipment machine glued to the bottom of the racetrack and not giving Freitas any edge at all. You got 2 different makes. You got an Acura setting the pace. You got a Mitsubishi running in the number 2 spot down the back straightaway. The lead is now a full straightaway with 1 lap to go. Mike LeFort sets the pace down into turn number 1. The former 2-time champion of the Sport 4 division, trying to hold on for his first win of the season. Trouble down the front straightaway. Tyler DeHanchik hard into the outside wall. Comes to a halt just past the start-finish line. He was battling with the 78 at the time. The field down. Jarrod Freitas on the outside of the front row as KJ looks the field over. 23 down. Off the corner they come. Up on the throttle. Green flag is out. LeFort gets a great jump on the start. Here comes Murray down on the inside as they hit turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, Freitas trying to go right outside, just like we said. Murray trying to take a peek on the inside. We got a yellow. This was not a good restart.
Not happy with the way they came down, so we will try this again. We'll see it before the guys in the back, and we'll get wadded up race cars 6 times out of 10. Field is set off at turn number 4. We're going to try this again. They come up through the gears. We're back underway. Freitas trying to hang tight. But again, it is the 13 of LeFort with a little bit of an advantage. But look at Freitas even back up down the back, straightaway into 3.
Door handle off of turn 4. LeFort able to barely edge out Freitas with the white flag in the air. Look at Lavallee run up on the inside. Murray trying to peek down low off of 2.
Henry Lavallee up on the outside gets a good run down the back straightaway, trying to make it podium runs 2 weeks in a row with Crystal Murray on the inside. Checkered flag is out, and Mike LeFort will hold on for the win. Second place to Jarrod Freitas. Crystal Murray will hold off the charge. She'll finish 3rd here tonight. Lavallee 4th, and Richie Murray. 2 top 5s in his first 2 races. Not a bad way to start out. But how about a round of applause for tonight's 25-lap feature winner, Mikey LeFort. Jarrod Freitas climbing out of his car after a second-place finish. Crystal Murray finishing 3rd here tonight after a hard-fought battle. 25 laps are complete. Let's talk to our top 3. We'll start with Crystal, a 3rd-place finish. A good run here tonight. Tough battle at the end.
Yeah, I love running with Henry. We'll stay up together all the laps. It's all good.
Especially if you get to beat him.
Yeah, that does come to be a nice outcome.
Congratulations, just graduated from college, and no more missed weeks due to that. Got to be looking forward to the rest of this year.
Yeah, I'll be in Providence, so it's not that far of a distance to drive here, so that's not too bad.
A lot of people you want to thank?
Yeah, first a shout out to my brother. Love your parts car, man. Thank you so much. But we got Banam, love you, man. Rest in peace, but thanks for sponsoring us for so many years and forever. Helger South Coast Power Equipment, Chucker and Auto Parts, Jim Parsons, Susan Media. Wow, why did I say that? Jim Hawkins, Susan Media. All you guys, thank you so much for your help and everything.
Congratulations, great 3rd-place finish. 2nd place for Jarrod. Not a bad way to kick off the season, a 1st and a 2nd. Tough battle there at the end.
Yeah, that was a ton of fun. I guess that's all you can ask for, really, to be in the mix right there at the end behind the fastest car. So it was a good day.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, just want to thank my wife first and foremost, because I always seem to forget her.
Can't forget her. You'll be in trouble later.
My buddy Jaden, I appreciate everything. Whalen City Collectibles, Golden Coin Shop, and LH Milan just started as an alternator in New Bedford.
Congratulations, 1st and 2nd. One about this back in Victory Lane. First time this year. How about a round of applause for Mikey LeFort? Not a bad way to kick off the season. You've had the ride for 8 days. You got a 2nd and a 3rd and a 1st.
Yeah, this is a different toy for me. That was a 2nd and a 1st.
Well, whatever. The announcer doesn't know what he's talking about.
We got you, no big deal. Yeah, I mean, it was a fun ride. Things on rails, little tweaks here and there, and things faster and faster every week. So it's always fun racing against Jarrod, and I seen him at my back door, and I'm like, man, I said, I'm not letting you get this easy. So I decided I did push him up a little bit on the restart. I apologize, Jarrod. He's not paying attention. But
would you if you were talking to her?
Yep. All right. And but yeah, it was a fun night.
I know you got some people you want to say thank you to.
Yeah, I gotta thank Rich Helger and my friend Amy over here for helping Rich Helger to get through life, and she donated life to us, and we all love it. My wife, my kids, my family, everybody that's here, the track, you, and guys, RHR. As you can see, we put them in Victory Lane all the time. Late models, pro stocks, street stocks, whatever you got, come and see us. Give Rich a call. We'll get out to you and we'll help you out.
All right, congratulations. How about a round of applause for our top 3, ladies and gentlemen? 3rd place.